Hey, Sangriaz from the Hidden Level Show with an achievement walkthrough for 8 Dragons. The game is developed by Extend Mode, published by JanduSoft, released on May 20, 2021 for the price of $7.99 US. I say the completion will take about 2 to 3 hours, and the difficulty I put down at 4. Let me discuss that in just a little bit. And we received the review code to create this content with. Okay, so first things first, go to the options and put the speed to fastest and difficulty to easy. And you can change the language if you want. And we're gonna do story mode 8 times with all 8 characters and arcade mode. And it's very straightforward achievement list. You basically need to beat story mode with every character, 8 characters, and then arcade mode with any characters, but without dying. Without dying is what makes this a 4 out of 10. I'm going to give you as much tips as possible. The first start is, the name is 8 Dragons, so it starts out like Double Dragon, and the heroine is kidnapped and you have to go rescue that girl. So I'm not going to show you the story mode. Actually, I'm going to show you the arcade mode. Different characters have different stats. I found Locke to be one of the cooler guys to use for this achievement because he's got a lot of health. And our goal is to not die. So we start with 2 lives, as you can see. I'm going to show you the entire playthrough, and if you think the fastest setting is too fast, you can slow it down if you want. I found it to be quite playable. It's not that fast. And arcade mode, as far as I could tell, I only had to try this 2 times to get the achievement. The levels are always the same. It starts in the central park, and the enemies and everything layout is always the same. So first 2 areas, you use the barrels and do your best, hit them a couple times and then throw them backwards to kill them. And then you have the axe, so we're not gonna kill people with the axe. The achievement list is just to clear with all the story, use the axe, use the pool cue, use the mace, like weapons on the screen to kill people, and then kill everybody, finish all the levels. It's very, very straightforward and pretty much unmissable. And using weapons is like a must. It makes the game so much easier. Right here, downtown area, you start with the mace on the screen, so pick that up and start wheeling. One of the better moves to use is press the dash right, and then press the X button left, and press the X button to attack while you're dashing. And the enemies can't seem to block that for some reason. It might be because it's on easy difficulty, but I've never seen them block it. It's pretty much an invincible move. And just keep hitting him with weapons. These are very simple levels. Actually, this is the gun guy, can be a little bit difficult. Actually, what I was gonna say is I do die, but you get an extra life every 100,000, and I don't know if it's a bug and it might get patched, but I end up with 3 lives at the end because I score over 200,000 and I die once. So basically I go down to 1, and then I go back to 2, and then I go to 3, and I don't die anymore. So yeah, as I told you, I did die here. The gun guy, if you can get him down once, just kind of stand right under or over and keep swinging, and he'll get hit. He'll come to you and get hit. So it's the best strategy I found. For the subway station, stay at the very bottom. I don't think I showed the strategy on this video, but stay at the bottom and keep killing. As I told you, I did get an extra life here. I now have 2 lives again. And when I ended up with 3 lives, I did get the achievement, so it may get patched, but if you watch my video, it's not too hard. I mean, I could have done it without dying. I do show you how to beat the final boss very easily and all that good stuff, so I could have done it without dying. Just I was kind of careless with the gun guy. So this level does not have a weapon, so just keep using enemies as weapon, throwing them, and just keep punching them. Okay, sorry. I normally don't talk through the entire videos these days, but this one, I think it merits commentary. So, by the way, the levels are different for each character, so playing through the first 3 characters will get you all the achievement for beating everyone, KOing everyone, and beating all the levels, and then the rest of the 5 characters will get you the story achievements. And then beating the arcade level is going to get you the beat the arcade level without dying. There's an achievement for beating any level without dying and beating any level without losing health. There are some very easy levels that you're not going to lose health because you start with the weapon or something like that. So you're not likely going to miss that achievement. And of course, if you're going for beating the arcade mode without dying, you're going to be beating every level without dying. So you really can't miss that one. Alright, so just keep going. In the subway, I kind of threw people on the right side. I forgot to kind of mention that there. So it's an easy way to kill people, but you know, if you get hit and you keep falling, you do die also. So you gotta be careful. To kill the dogs, you gotta do either a jump kick or throw one of those trash cans or whatever at them. It's easier to just jump kick. And more time you have left at the end of the level is more bonus you're gonna get, and that's, you know, that will give you more extra life. So if it's not patched, that's going to help. And throwing the trash can, sometimes a burger will come out and that restores all of your health. So this is a good item to have. And as you can see, I'm hitting them a couple of times, grabbing their hair and then throwing them backwards. This is the best attack. It's one of the strongest attacks in the game and it hits everybody. So it's really cool. So I now have 3 lives and I'm going into the final level, I think, the Morpheus Pup. The Morpheus Pup starts with the Q pull stick. So this is I think it's one. Actually, I think it is the final level. So just use the pull stick and keep hitting them. You want to get into the next area with the pull stick in your hand. That's very important. So if you drop it for some reason, like you get hit, don't kill the final guy without having the pull stick in your hand. Yeah, like I dropped it there, I want to pick it back up before I finish the level. Like that. Again, I dropped it. And it is very important that I have this stick in my hand. This next part, I believe, is the last area of the level. I'm gonna go into the games area, and that's where we're gonna fight the final boss. And you'll see why I say having the stick is very important once you get into the boss area. Okay, here, just stick in that area and lure enemies in. Go down a little bit, hit them once or twice. Come back up and keep doing that. None of the enemies will be able to hit you. You won't be able to hit them either, but once you go down a little bit, hit them. That boss is very difficult to kill without this trick, and with this trick, you're gonna be owning that boss so easily that you can simply beat the level without getting hurt at all here. And of course, the other smaller guys are piece of cake. So once you have that guy done, you can just kind of stay out and keep swinging the pull stick and you're done. And there you go. And if you did it without dying, or if it remains unpatched and you have more than 2 or more lives at the end of the level playthrough, you'll get the achievement after the credits have rolled. Okay, and once that's done, and if you have done all the story mode as well and you have beaten the level without losing health, you have your 1000. So pretty simple and very straightforward. Just wanted to give you tips on how to fight in the game and what settings to use, and kind of walk you through. That's all. So I'm gonna show you the ending of the last character I played, which was Aston. There you go. I killed the final boss, and the ending plays. And this was the last story mode achievement. I went for the arcade mode first, and then I did the story mode, and here you go. This is the ending. It's like very old school Double Dragon or Street Fighter style. It was pretty cool. And then I got the achievement for the story mode, and that was my 1000. So you can play in any order. You can play the arcade mode first, you can play some story mode and then arcade mode, or you do the story modes first and then the arcade mode. But in the end, you need 9 playthroughs to finish this game. Each playthrough should take you about 10 minutes on the fastest setting. It'll be slower on the slower setting, obviously, but that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm Sangriaz from the Hidden Levels. Subscribe, like, and I'll be back with more videos soon.